Hope you all are doing well today. Just want to test out everything before we really jump into it. Are you guys able to hear me and see me? Hopefully everything looks good. So we got an exciting one for you today. First of all, can't see. Oh, can you see me? Can everyone see me? Just want to make sure. First of all, this is my first live stream if you can hear me. So there's probably going to be some technical. Oh, hi. Hi. What's up? Let me know in the comments. Yep, you can see me. Okay, cool. Nice. So first of all, this is my first live stream. So if you can see or hear me, or if there's technical difficulties, just expect that. It's going to happen. So yeah. Now, before we get started, I'm going to go turn down the heat. I'll be right back. Give me like 1 second. Totally forgot to do that. All right, cool. All right, so here we go. Hi, everyone. If you're just joining, I'm also just joining. I see 13 of you on right now. So today we've got an exciting one. We're actually going to do a Dragon Ball Z tier list rating system. So if you have any questions or any thoughts about anything, feel free to let me know in the comments, and we'll get them up on the screen maybe, and we'll see. We'll see if they're good. We'll put them up. So like I said, this is my first live stream ever. So don't expect much. I'm not a live streamer. I'm just a simple trainer / YouTuber. So trying this out. Hopefully everything sounds and looks good. So you know what? Let's just jump into it. If you guys have any questions or anything at all, let me know in the comments. But this is going to be our rating list right here. Finally, yes. Okay. So as you can see, we've got it divided into, I'm not sure exactly how many, about 40 different characters from Dragon Ball Z. We tried to hit all of the big ones, all the major ones. And we're going to go through all of these guys. We're going to place them anywhere from the Mr. Olympia status. That's the best of the best. That's like your Arnold Schwarzenegger, your Ronnie Coleman, your Phil Heath, all of those Mr. Olympias. Then we're going to go down to pro bodybuilder. So they could potentially compete at the Olympia, or they could compete at another professional, bodybuilding competition or something like that. But they're not quite like the best in the world, right? So they're still going to be massive. They're still going to be really good. Then you have amateur bodybuilder. And with the amateur bodybuilders, we're going to find that they're in really good shape. They could definitely compete, but they're nowhere near like the pro guys. Like they're not as vascular. They're not as massive. And you'll be able to see the distinction as we get into these characters. And then, of course, we have the fit, which is like, hey, they're just fit. This is probably where most of us would actually like to be, like what we would like to actually look like, because they're going to be ripped. They're going to have not that much body fat, and they're going to look good, but they're not going to be like bodybuilder, like massive. And then, of course, you have the works out category, which also they're going to look okay. It's like, hey, they got a little muscle mass, maybe a little dad bod going on, but you could still tell they work out a little bit. And then you've got the category, where it's like, I don't know if this guy's ever been to a gym in his life, right? So that's our different categories. Oh yeah. I see you in the comments. Yep. Master Roshi up top with Broly. Okay. We'll find out. We got some early predictions. Let me know who you guys are predicting. Let me know in the comments. Let's see what you guys think as we go throughout. So let's just go ahead and get started. Up first, we have one of my favorite. I mean, he's not really a main character, kind of a side character, but Android 16. This guy is absolutely just massive. So if we come over here, Android, I totally probably spelled that wrong. 16. Yep, always do. Yeah. So this guy, the Gentle Giant. But you can see he's got a super wide frame, really nice delts, really good biceps, really small and narrow waist. We like to see it. Really good quads and everything. Obviously, no body fat at all, because the guy's not even made out of fat. Fat doesn't have anything like that. I guess do you guys know, is this like actual skin that he's made out of? It's kind of weird. Yeah. So I would definitely place him in the classic physique division for sure. He could probably compete in open as well. And by the way, in case you're new and you're not familiar with the different divisions, so we have like the men's physique category, where it's kind of like best super jacked beach bod. Then we have the classic physique division, which is modeled after the golden era of bodybuilding, which is like the 70s and 80s, like the Arnolds, the Frank Zanes, those kind of people. And then, of course, you have the classic division, nowadays where it's like modeled after them, but they're a little bit bigger, like especially in the legs. And then you have open bodybuilding, which are like the super massive guys. They're massive all over, and they still have to have really good proportions and all that sort of stuff. Like otherwise, the biggest guy would always win. And like we saw at the Olympia this year, the biggest guy didn't win. Big Ramy actually came in fifth, and that was because he was missing out on a few of those other factors, right? So I would definitely place Android 16 in the classic division. Now, you can be in a Mr. Olympia in both the open and the classic and the men's physique. So you're going to see some guys that look completely different in each one of these divisions, and I'll describe that as we go. So he's definitely classic. Because we don't see like any shirtless shots or anything of him, I can't really put him in like the Mr. Olympia category. He could be potentially pro, but I always like to start a little conservative when we start off, and then I might change it around a little bit later depending on how everything goes. So I'm going to put him amateur right now because he could definitely compete. Yes. Yeah, I see you guys in the chats. Yo, a live stream for sure, for sure. You guys let me know in the chats who you think is going to be like number one tier in each of the divisions. So open bodybuilding, classic, and in men's physique. So we have Android 16 in the amateur division for sure. Definitely going to put him in there. Now we got Bardock. So Bardock is like, obviously he's basically built like Goku's base physique. I mean, he looks exactly like Goku. Maybe a little bit bigger in some shots. So I'm definitely going to put him in the fit category for now. He's got really good symmetry, really good muscle mass. He's super fit. Like he's definitely in the above the works out part. You know what I'm trying to say. All right. So next up we have Beerus. Dude, the destroyer, the God Destroyer. I mean, this guy. I mean, if we were going based on power, I mean, we're talking up here. But we're going based on if he could compete in bodybuilding. And honestly, I'm sorry, man. Like, dude, you're too skinny. You're too skinny. I mean, that's what you get when you've been sleeping for what? How long has he been sleeping again? Like hundreds of years at least. So, I mean, that's what happens. Your muscle mass goes down. You got to start training, Imagine if he did train. Imagine how strong he would be. Oh, yeah. I see the comment. You should do anime female physique. Yep, there's a few in here. So don't worry. Don't worry. So up next, we have Boo. Oh, yeah. And this is good Boo. This is like everyone's favorite Boo. This guy, I mean, he could eat more than everybody I've ever known. So if we were going for scaling, he would be. But I've got to put him in the category. He's got a little bit too much body fat. A little bit too much. He does have some muscle, though. I mean, we could almost put him in the works out if I were being generous. I mean, same with Beerus. He's like the opposite of Boo. Boo's like probably works out a little bit, but, he has an extra layer on top. And then Beerus is like has no layer on anything, even muscle mass, but maybe a little bit of muscle mass. Okay, so here's another version of Boo that I wanted to look at. This is the, let's see. What was he called again? Boo. South Supreme Kai. That's the one. And this one I wasn't as familiar with, but like I love this shot of him because he's just, number one, funny. I love this art design right here. But number two, I mean, dude's got some vascularity. Dude's got a chest on him. Look at those arms, especially right there. And the delts. So, I mean, this guy looks like he's straining very hard. So, yeah, he's definitely up there. I would probably place him. What do you guys think? Would you place him in the classic physique or the men's physique? Because I would definitely place him in one of the other right there. Let's see. At Video Bakery, my old stomping grounds. Cats aren't allowed in the gym. That's true. I'm sure. Yeah, by the way, I'm sure there's better pictures of all of these characters. I'm just going based on the pictures that I have right here. And then if I can pull up some other ones. But in general, this is kind of how they're going to look. So, yeah. So with this version of Boo, I'm going to place him in the classic physique division. I think because he's got a small waist right there, which is really good. He's got a really nice V taper. Can't really see his legs right there. That's the one thing. They look like they could be a bit small, especially for that upper body, dude. So he's a bit out of his proportions are a bit whack. So like you'll see this again with some other Dragon Ball Z characters as we go, but his shoulders, his arms, they really overpower his chest. His chest is nice, but these things just overpower it. And when you see a really good bodybuilder, their chest is going to pop out a lot more than their arms. So, but he does have a good proportions, good symmetry. I'm going to put him in the amateur division because he could definitely compete. I mean, he's got some vascularity and stuff like that going on. So let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, a lot of these pictures is going to be just the angle. So if we go Super Boo, this is the version of him that's going to look really interesting. Yeah. So see the difference right here? So if the South Supreme Kai Boo was classic physique, this guy is going to be more of your men's physique. He's got a more lean kind of beach body-esque physique. Very lean. Good arms, better proportions actually than the other one in terms of like arm to chest ratio. Small waist. Yeah. So I'm going to have to give him, I'm going to say he could actually be, he needs a little bit more muscle mass. I'm going to place him in fit right now. But yeah. So next up, we're going to go to cauliflower. And let's see if I can get a good picture of her. I have no clue to spell it. Cauliflower. Again. Spelling is not my forte. There we go. Let's go right here. And it's basically her Super Saiyan 3. It's the Ultra form. But she's pretty. There's a picture that I found earlier in here. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this live stream, first time doing this, let me know in the comments. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And if you're, maybe you're catching it on a replay, let me know as well. Comment replay fam or something like that. Okay, cool. I know there was another version of her that I saw that was like super ripped. But yeah, basically you can see right here, this picture is the best. She is super ripped. She is, got muscles for days, a really good V taper right there. Big shoulders, a little bit out of proportions, just like Super Boo. But having said that, I actually think her proportions are a little bit better than Super Boo's. It's pretty close. I'm going to put her in the pro division for now. Like I said, these are subject to change, So, all right, let's go on to Cell. This is Perfect Cell. Let's see just how perfect Cell is. So we got Cell here. Perfect Cell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the perfect version of him, especially in the manga, he's actually really just like, and this is hard too because the characters like this have like an exoskeleton, right? So they don't have skin, and you can't really judge them based on a human performance in bodybuilding, but you can tell that he has a small waist. He's very lean, obviously. I'm going to put him simply in the works out category for now. He could be in the fit category. Very subjective. But the reason is because now we have the weighted version of Cell we're going to go to next. And so that one already pops up in some of these pictures where he's like powers up, gets absolutely massive. Let's see. Maybe if I just type in to weighted, maybe a better picture would come up. Okay. It's definitely not this version. Yeah. It's kind of more. Oh, dude. If you guys love this fight with Gohan, let me know in the comments. This is probably my favorite fight in all of Dragon Ball. I just kind of want to look at these pictures. Dang. Okay. Well, there's this powered up Cell. It's not that one. Yeah, it's kind of more like this. See the difference between these two? How he's like super lean in this one. More of a classic physique. Look at the legs. Look at the arms. Still a small waist. Could probably grow the chest out a little bit more. But definitely, at least in the fit, probably amateur division. I'm going to put him in the amateur. All right. So next up, we have Deborah. And let's see how he goes. Deborah. I'm really hoping nothing crazy pops up when I type in some of these names on here. Yeah. So absolutely massive. I always loved his character design. He kind of looks like, I guess, like the devil, but like a really ripped version. So yeah, he's got a small, narrow waist, really good shape to him, really good symmetry. We don't get a lot of body shots or anything, so I can't give him like a crazy good rating, but I'm definitely going to put him in the let's go amateur for now, and we'll see what happens. All right. So, what are you guys thinking? Are you guys enjoying this? Are you agreeing with most of it, or are you like, whoa, I probably would have put Super Boo in the pro bodybuilder? So, I know we're going to get to some of the pros and some of the Mr. Olympias as we go. So, it's going to get interesting. It's going to be interesting. So, yeah, I agree with you. The comment. Let's see. 23 days later. Thanks for the comment, Dr. Giroux. Too much clothing. Totally agree. Yep. Was perfect. Boo was fun. That's great. Yeah. What are your guys' favorite sagas in Dragon Ball Z? Dragon Ball Z specifically, because I see that as like the goat of all of Dragon Ball. Like, to me, normal Dragon Ball was really good. It was fun and it was an adventure. It was like you never knew what you were going to get, and it was based off a lot of like 70s, 80s like martial arts films and stuff like that. And then DBZ just kicked it up to a whole nother level, but they were still like relatable, especially in the first couple of arcs when he fights Vegeta, Raditz, and Frieza. So yeah, Cell Saga. Yeah. I love it too, because I love the time travel aspect. So yeah, Boo Saga. Okay. Cool. Garlic Jr. Actually, yeah, low key, not bad. I really enjoyed it too. Thoughts on GT? To be honest, I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I'll say I never got too into it just because I knew it really wasn't canon. But I do like the art style of it because it's obviously very similar to the original. And yeah, I do like it. But the storyline, it got a little whack for me. I do like the design of Super Saiyan 4, though. That's one of my favorite designs. And Vegeta's mustache. You got to like the mustache. So, all right. So let's move on. Dr. Giroux, like you said, too much clothing. I'm going to put him in one category. You got to show off. You got to show off them gains, right? So let's go, before we get to the other Frieza, let's go base Frieza first. So base Frieza is definitely in the works out or fit category. I'm going to put fit because you can definitely see a little bit of muscle. I mean, I feel bad for Cell. I feel bad. I feel like he's not as perfect as he thought he was. I feel like I'm humbling him a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I might regret that. Yeah, Video Bakery, I totally agree. Not a fan of the super animation. I've heard it's gotten a lot better over time, but yeah, I'm not a fan either. Let's see here. Okay, so let's go on to Frieza, 100%, super powered up, but I gotta say, loses a lot of proportions. I mean, look at the difference between these two side by side. This Frieza actually looks very aesthetically pleasing. Like, I know Frieza's like, I don't know how tall Frieza is, maybe like 3 or 4 foot, but the ratio works out really well. Whereas here, the shoulders just overblow everything. Like, literally one of his purple shoulders is as big as his whole torso, which just throws it off. He definitely works out, but just doesn't have the proportions. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so Ginyu, give it up for the Ginyu force. All right, so Ginyu, let me look up this guy. Let me see if I can get some better pictures. Oh yeah. See, pretty muscular, not like super vascular. You actually don't see any vascularity as far as I'm aware. Yeah, even the legs, you can see some separation. That's one thing you want to look for. So right here, you can see the quads. Except right here, it's not really quads. It's like more like bis because there's 2 muscles there. In an actual quad, you would actually see 3, and then you would see the 4th muscle would be underneath all the other ones. Good calves. Good calves. Sometimes you don't get that in anime. Really good shape to him. I don't think we get any. I don't think there's any shots where it's like his armor's off. But overall, you can definitely tell he works out. I would probably put him in. Let's start with the fit one for now. Maybe potentially amateur. All right. So now we're getting into some of the fun characters. Let's go into see how adult Gohan does. If you're a Gohan fan, let me know in the comments. What's your favorite version of Gohan too? I think for me, yeah, Heavenly Path maybe works out. I could see that. But I think he's just got a little bit too much muscle, and it's not as in proportionate as like Frieza 100%. So let's see. Points for posing. Good point. Good point. Yep. I think I can show these. Ah, there you go. Yeah. Look at me figuring out how to live stream my first time. J Tom, points for posing. All right. Majin Buu saga end of Gohan. Yeah. Honestly, you could even say at the end of the Cell saga, like he peaked at Cell saga. But I have heard have you guys seen the new movie yet? What is it called? It's like super repetitive, like Dragon Ball Super, Superhero or something. Really good. I've got some of those characters on here too. But I actually love what they did with him and Piccolo. So pretty cool stuff. Yeah, Mystic Gohan. Okay, so if we're looking at Gohan, I mean, you can see the arm development right there. Looks really great. Good shoulder separation. Oops, Gohan. Maybe I need to type in Mystic. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so really good shoulder separation, not too big at all. Got a really good V taper right there. Really good traps. You can see a lot of definition in muscles. I'm going to place him in the amateur division. This wouldn't be bodybuilding, or even he might be able to do classic, but this would be more men's physique. More for the men's physique, for sure. Okay, now we're getting into Goku. Now, obviously, Goku has like 1,000 different forms. We just chose 2 for this one. So we have his base form, and his base form, to me, is a really great physique. Anyone would love to look like. I know, I would. It'd be great because he's absolutely ripped. Looks good. Let's actually pull up a picture. Base Goku. Yeah. Yeah. And then obviously with the new art style, he doesn't look as muscular, but I think he really peaked like his form. I wish that were real. That's not. It's fan art. But I think he really peaked like his body and everything in base form in early Dragon Ball Z. Like right after Raditz, probably around the Vegeta, actually probably around the Cell or the the Frieza saga. So let's see. So for me, I'm gonna put let's put him in the fit category. I put him in fit. Okay, now we've got Goku, Super Saiyan 3. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, one of the bigger versions. I love this design. What do you guys think? The only thing I don't like about this design is, dude, where's his eyebrows at? If he had eyebrows, this would be my favorite design. It would be like he would look just like Raditz, but like cooler. You know, like a Raditz in a Super Saiyan form. Imagine if Raditz went Super Saiyan. Like, would all of his hair stand up? Would it be like 20 foot tall? So okay, so pretty lean, pretty ripped, man. But I think a bit bigger than base Goku. I probably might be able to compete even in the classic physique division. So for that, I'm going to put him in amateur. I think he's right up there. He could be pro. Like I said, I'll rearrange this towards the end a little bit too. And by the way, if you're just joining, let us know where you're joining from. Where are you joining on the live stream right now? And what country or state are you joining from? I'm really curious. So, or if you're on replay, let me know where you're joining from on replay. Yeah, Heavenly Path. There we go. That they remove the eyebrows in certain forms too. Like, what are they like too strong? They just can't maintain their eyebrows. You know what color are their eyebrows in Super Saiyan form? Are they? I guess they're probably the same color as the rest of their hair. Yeah, Goku's neck is huge. I totally agree. All right, so let's do some more. We got Gotenks, the failed version. All right, I thought this would be funny. This guy, you gotta love him as a character in the Buu saga. He came to save the day and totally screwed it up. But love him. He's definitely in the category though. So he's right up there. We put him right with Buu, Beerus, and Dr. Gero. I'm actually curious. I wonder who's gonna have the worst physique in all of Dragon Ball. That's gonna be interesting. Let me know in the comments. Who do you guys think who's gonna have the worst physique? Comments, chat, whatever it's called. All right. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Watching the anime intros. I see you, man. From Romania. Very cool. Nice to have you here. Where are some of the other guys from? Love it. Nice. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting to him. Hold on. Oh, Scotland, for real. Dude, I went there a few years ago. Love it. Went to the Highlands. Scotland. Yep. Very nice to have you. Canada. Nice. I went there a few years ago as well. Went to I wonder if you live there. Very beautiful place. Both Scotland and Canada. Wisconsin. Have not been there yet, but I would like to go. What is like something to do in Wisconsin? Because all I know about Green Bay Packers and cheese. I would love to know something else that I can do because I want to visit. I would love to visit. United States, yeah. Thailand, oh, very nice, very nice. I love it. What time is it in Thailand right now? I'm actually really curious. All right, all right. Highlands way too cold. Yeah, that's where I went. Well, that's part of where I went. Okay, Video Bakery. The real question is who's listening while working out? Which one of you guys are working out? Let us know in the comments if you're working out. And if you are, by chance, what are you working on? Are you doing buys, tries, chest, legs? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I've been training for a Spartan race recently, of which I will probably do a video on if you guys are interested in that. And it's completely different than all my other training. I'm used to powerlifting and heavy weightlifting stuff. So Spartan race, get up early, first thing in the morning, go and run, and then come back, train a few people, and then train myself. And so I'm not used to that run early in the morning, but I love it. It's awesome. I'm really liking it. Okay, cool. Hello. I was doing arms about an hour ago. Okay, nice. 23 days later. I like it. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Video Bakery doing the Garo workout. By the way, if you guys are watching, I assume this is how this works. You can go down in the description. All the workout plans like Garo, Kratos, the newest one, Asta, they're all in the description down below if you want to take a look at those. Those are the guides you can get. But obviously, there's like a free video for each one of them as well. Oh, and also, before I forget, we have a Discord. Join it. I got the link in the comments too. So join that Discord. We want to see you there. I'll be on there. We can chat. We can talk about your fitness goals. A lot of people are already on there, like seeing some really good results with their transformation with the Garo training program or the Asta one. So we'd love to have you on there. So jump on there and I'll catch you there. Let's see. I was actually working out before I joined using kettlebells. Nice. Any PTs in the chat? I'm training to be one myself. When you say, Dennis, when you say PT, are you talking personal trainer or physical therapist? Because I know personal trainers are actually CPTs, but a lot of people refer to them as PTs. Warming up, power movements, starting with my push press and super setting with squats. Oh, push press, supersetted with squat jumps. Nice. Then okay, cool. Okay, we got an Olympic weightlifter in here. All right. Let's see. Does mind training count? Yes, mind training does. Yep. Your Garo workout was fire. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Like Video Bakery said, this is Video Bakery on here. Go look at Mike on the Discord. He has his before and afters, and he has some really great before and afters. So of the Garo training. So, dude, this guy he's doing it. He's doing it. Okay, so let's jump back in, and then I'll jump back into the chat in just a little bit. So, Jiren. So let's get some more pictures of this guy. Obviously, power scaling, he's absolutely amazing. And it's so hard when you see like pictures like this, you're like, wow. But then you're like, wait, are these fan made? Because they probably are. And then you look at things like this and you're like, whoa, the upper body is like 10 out of 10. The lower body, like, did you just skip leg day, bro? Let's see here. Okay. This is a pretty good shot. Here we go. Super powerful, super ripped. He's almost like have you guys seen Larry Wills? He's almost like a Larry Wills kind of physique, except I think Larry has bigger legs. That's the only thing. Let's see. I'm going to place him, and it's just because the legs, I hate it because I love this character. I'm going to place him in the fit category. He could, yeah. You know what? If I placed him in the men's physique division, because legs don't matter, he could probably do pretty well. But I think he's just a little too bulky for men's physique. Okay, now we're getting into it. Legendary Super Saiyan Kale, or Full Power Kale. This is one of the few characters I've given. I can't remember my exact rating. Let's see. But very close to perfection in terms of women's bodybuilder. So someone mentioned earlier that they want to see like what a woman's bodybuilder would look like, a women's physique. This would be bodybuilding division, like biggest of the big. If you look like here, actually, another version of her, this would be like still like bodybuilding, but this would be like a lower division, like a women's physique division. Whereas here would be like open bodybuilding, biggest of the big. They actually did away with that in the Mr. Olympia for a long time, or the Olympia competition. And then this year, either this year or last year was the first year they had women's bodybuilding back into it. So, but yeah, absolutely massive. I mean, it's not going to get bigger than her. The only other female I can think that I've looked at from a bodybuilding perspective that even compares would be She-Hulk. We're talking like the comic version, obviously. So, Kel, our first Mr. or maybe I should just change it to Olympia, is Kale. Give it up for Kale. We have a female, two females at the very top of the list so far. Where are guys at? Come on, bulk up, man. Okay, we got King Cold up next. This guy, dude, wasn't he like absolutely massive, even though he was only in it for like a little bit? Is it Cold? Right. Dude, I remember seeing him. Oh, you guys remember that when? Okay, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball yet, close your ears. But you remember when Frieza comes back with his dad, and King Cold, and dude, and then just get absolutely destroyed. That's one of my favorite parts in all of Dragon Ball. When Trunks just pulls out the sword, which is like it took him the full show up into that point to beat Frieza, and then Trunks would just like pew, 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 just destroy them like in a matter of 50 seconds. Look how, dude, this doesn't get bigger. Actually, pretty good proportions, dude. I mean, we don't get a lot of physique shots of him. For now, I'm gonna put him in amateur. For now, like I said, these are subject to change, and they probably will. All right. We have King Kai. King Kai. Oh my gosh, dude, King Kai.
I don't know. How am I gonna rate myself?
That's my King Kai impersonation, in case you were wondering what the hell I was just doing.
What would I rate myself?
Probably. No, I'm gonna go in the We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more, King Kai. Need to get in that time chamber, train a little bit more. I mean, for a guy that lives on a 10 times gravity planet, you would think he would be in better shape. How much does he eat? He must eat a lot. What's his little friend's name? Bubbles? Is that what it is? Dude, Bubbles. Get him in shape. Okay, we got Krillin. We got Krillin coming up next. 15 out of 10. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but I used to do videos. We need a King Kai physique training program. I agree. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm qualified to make you something like that. It's too good. Have you seen any of my rating videos where I do King Kai's voice and I'm rating them as King Kai? They're just spoofs. So let's see here. Okay, up next we have Krillin. Krillin, my favorite part is when he died in the Frieza saga. Now, okay, so Krillin definitely works out. Honestly, I know he's small, but I'm going to go ahead and place him in fit. He has no body fat percentage. If we take a look at his physique, he's literally got a very similar physique to some of the other characters like Goku or Gohan. He's just very compact, a lot like Frieza. So put him in there. Oh, Mr. Popo. Wow. Dude, I wonder if I can find a picture of Mr. Popo being ripped. Mr. Popo ripped. Mr. Pop. I gotta be careful when I'm looking up here. Oh, dude, imagine if that's what he looked like. Dude, 10 out of 10, Mr. Popo. All right. Okay. So, Popo, about King Kai status. Krillin owned. Yeah, Krillin owned. Very much so. I love owning Krillin. I don't know if you guys remember, but I made a video rating him, or I said, could Krillin be a bodybuilder? No, that's it. Like, all right, Mr. Satan. Yo, guys, I actually like Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan. By the way, if you hear it creaking, that's my chair. There, that was it. So that's my chair. It's not anything else. Get your minds out of the gutter. All right, here we go. This is Mr. Satan. Let's see. Maybe if I type in muscles, this could be iffy. Okay. Dude, yeah. I mean, he's got that classic like 80s ripped dude. I mean, I know some of these are fan art. That one's not. That one's legit. I think that's right when he's about to pull like 3 or 4 buses or whatever. And then he like punches a hole in one. Dude, this guy, Mr. Satan, is legit. I mean, if you think about it, he's got to be, if we're taking out the Dragon Ball Z characters like Krillin and Yamcha and stuff like that, he is the strongest human that's ever existed. I did a video on that. Like, his feats of strength are incredible. I mean, he has a reason to be as prideful as he is, especially given his name. Oh my gosh, dude. What if I were tall enough, I would totally do a Mr. Satan cosplay. That would be an awesome cosplay. Oh my gosh. World champ. Yeah. He's literally, Mr. Satan has never, if it weren't for him, beat Cell. Remember when he threw Android 16's head over to Gohan, and then Gohan just went crazy, snapped? That was because of Mr. Satan. Remember, he also helped defeat Boo. If it weren't for him, we would all died. He's never been killed as far as I'm aware. He's the best. He's the GOAT. Okay, so Mr. Satan got a good physique. I'm going to put him in fit for now. Put him in fit. Next up, we have Nappa. Absolutely massive. I mean, this guy, this is Goldberg right here. Really good physique. A little bit of a wide waist. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Ronnie Coleman / Big Ramy. I'm going to put him in amateur for now. I like how I just compared him to the greatest bodybuilders. Well, Ronnie. And I mean, Big Ramy is one of the greatest right now. And then I put him in amateur. I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to change it up a bit. Okay. Piccolo base. Absolutely ripped. I'm going to put him in the fit category for now, because now we got Piccolo Orange. Have you guys seen this guy? Piccolo Orange. Also, let me know in the comments, is this orange? Because I don't think it is. I think it's Piccolo Gold or Piccolo Yellow. Maybe that part of him is orange, but this part, not orange. So I guess we're going based on the little bit that is orange. But dude, such a great movie. So good. So absolutely massive, really good physique, bit of a wide waist. I'm going to put him in the fit category for now. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Jimmy Firecracker. Honorable mention. Let me get some water. While I'm getting water, what are you guys thinking? Do you agree with this so far? Is there anyone where you're like, I'd probably put them in a different division or something like that? Piccolo does have the chin. Piccolo has that, dude, that Giga Chad chin. Look at that. Wow. If he just had like a little impression right there, a little butt, that'd be perfect. Look at that chest though, man. Gosh. He's ripped. He's got the chin. All right. So let's move on. Let's see. Ooh, we will see. We will see about Z Broly. I did a video comparing both Brolys. They're very similar. Very, very similar. I can't remember which one I like better. I'd have to look at them both again. But in terms of bodybuilding. All right, Raditz. Literally, this guy is one of my favorite characters just because he came out of nowhere and just shook up all of the Dragon Ball universe. So he's ripped. Let's see. Let me look him up. Raditz. Can't believe I spelled that right. Okay. Yeah, really ripped. But not a lot of muscular separation. No separation in the quads or the arms. He's He's got he works out. He works out. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He works out. Okay, raccoon, DBZ. Oh yeah, this is another one of the Ginyu Force, right? And he's got the posing down. Got the posing. I'm going to give him a bonus point for that. Now on top of that, let's see, a little bit of a wide waist. Yeah, could use a little more separation. I remember this. He's like super ripped right here, really big. Oh man, I wish that was high quality. Okay, not bad. I'm going to put him in the fit category. All right. Oh, we're about to get into one of my favorites, Master Roshi. Chaddits. Yeah. Master Roshi. Okay. Master Roshi, my guy. Base form, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. Base form, we're all the way down to But that's what makes his full power, his max power form so incredible. So if you guys are unfamiliar with it for some reason, here you go. Master Roshi max form. I actually like this picture a little bit better. Actually, you know what? I was going to say his waist looks a little smaller, but not really. It's about the same. Yeah, absolutely ripped, absolutely dominating. I love this guy. One of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball. Yeah, so here's the thing, though. From a bodybuilding perspective, his arms overshadow his chest. This is what I was talking about earlier. For him, his arms are just too big. This is one of the rare instances in which you would want to actually downsize just a little bit. And not only that, but his shoulders and his traps and his arm kind of like all are one. There's no separation between them. So his chest looks good. It's just they're overshadowed by that part. Now, he does have a pretty small waist. He has a 4-pack, it looks like. And I think Goku does too, by chance. Also, I believe Arnold Schwarzenegger also had a 4-pack. Go look at that. Actually, you know what? Dude, I'm on a live stream. I got internet. Arnold Schwarzenegger abs. Yeah. Yeah, see? 4-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. It depends. He was never known for his core. Like even in that good shot right there. Maybe you could count those too, but really just 4 that are dominant. Usually you'll find people that either have 4. Yeah, maybe down there at the bottom. You'll find people that either have 4, 6, and there's another one. Maybe I think I've heard of people having 5 before too. And maybe even 8. I wish I could remember the guy's name that has really, really great abs. But anyway, let's see here. Let's go back. Okay, Master Roshi. So 4-pack, not really any obliques. Does have some good vascularity, a little bit of feathering. So doing really good. I'm going to put him in the pro. I think the only reason I wouldn't put him in the Mr. Olympia just yet, or actually I'm just not going to, is because of his proportions. They're just off quite a bit. They're just off, man. Okay, so next up we have, dude, I can never remember how to say his name. Spopovich. Yeah, one of those two. Spopovich. So obviously a really rich character. Didn't have a lot of screen time from what I remember, but really, really ripped. Very vascular. Even some feathering. Look right there in the chest. Right there, some feathering on either side. Giant shoulders. Once again, the shoulders outdo the chest. What I would like to see is the chest be like that big, and then the shoulders be like that big. Just to alternate them. Now, the legs are really good. They're very proportionate to the upper body. It's just his torso just needs to be a bit bigger. But having said that, he's right up there. He's got a great physique. And I hate to do this because he's not really a main character, but I've got to put him, I'd probably put him up in the pro division, maybe amateur. He's up there somewhere. That's the guy. Ulysses Grant, or however you say his name. How do you say his name? No, it's not Grant. What is it again? Let's see. Bodybuilder. What is his name? There he is. Ulysses Jr., not Grant. That was was it General? Oh yeah, dude, this guy has some crazy abs. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially one right there. I could have sworn he had 8, honestly. Yeah, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Just depends on the angle you're looking at. So yeah, this guy was the one I was thinking of too that has like 8-pack. So yeah, so you have people that have 4. I'm pretty sure 5 sometimes, 6, and then 8 usually are the abs that you'll see. So okay. Okay, up next we have TN. Do you guys remember my bodybuilding competition with Dragon Ball Z? I don't know if you remember that, but TN killed it. And DB, oh, if I could type. All right. By the way, if you're enjoying this, let me know in the comments. If you're enjoying this live stream, like I said, this is my first ever live stream. So hopefully it's going well. Can I do this? Oh, look, I can switch up things. Look, I can do things. Wow. Hope that looks good. But yeah, so let me know if you're enjoying this in the comments, and then maybe I'll do some more live streams in the future. Maybe I've thought about even doing like Q&As, like fitness Q&As and stuff like that. I would be down to hop on here with you guys and just, as a trainer, answer any questions that you may have. But yeah, so let me know if you're enjoying this. So let's jump back into it. Dennis, enjoying it? Nice. Journey through fire. This is great. Yeah. LR motto. Nice. Very cool. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let's jump into TN. So TN, man, this guy has a great physique. I mean, this is classic. This is massive. Like, look at those. Look at the neck. Look at the traps. Look at the shoulders, the chest, and it's all proportionate too. There is one old manga picture of him that is like, oh, not mana. Manga. And he looks, oh yeah, right here, dude. Look at that physique. Whoa. That's picture perfect. I mean, look at that. You can see even up here in the bicep, you can see some vascularity. You can see, look at that lat pop out, a small waist. This is great drawing right here. The mangaka crushed it. I mean, that's a beautiful physique right there. That is a 10 out of 10. I mean, now of course, not all of them are going to be like right here. He looks a little bit more lean, and he kind of grows into his physique. Depends on what you're looking at. But if we're going based on the manga right here, dude, I mean, does it get better than that? This kind of reminds me of, you know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of Bang. This picture right here specifically. That's not even the original because is not his mustache. Doesn't have his mustache in there. But that's the original physique right there. Like, dude, he is that physique and TN's right there. Very similar. I would put him in the, could be classic, could be men's physique, but I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna put it right there for now, pro, and then I might change it up a little bit later. All right. You said, let's see. You said he looks more like Rich Piana. Who are you talking about? Which character? Maybe Spopovich or Roshi potentially. Really well proportioned. Yeah, I agree. All right. So let's go up next to Future Trunks. Dude, who doesn't like Future Trunks? The cool of the cool. All right. Future Trunks right here. Oh, let me get the version after, there we go, after hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah, pretty ripped right there. Look at that. Small, super small waist, dressed very cool. Got the arms that match the shoulders. Look, this is what I'm talking about. The chest is bigger than the shoulders right here. This is nice. But the shoulders still pop out a little bit more than the arms. That's really good. Good proportions. I think we have that version of him later. So really good. Definitely men's physique division. And definitely I would put him in the pro division for now. Pro. Looks good. All right. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys... Oh, I see a super chat. My first one ever. Zaco Santos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nice. If you guys want to do super chats, do it. That would be awesome. But I really appreciate that. Do some flexing for the thieves. God, I feel like I'm on an OnlyFans though. That's the only thing. I'll give you a quick one. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Ready? There we go. Okay, that's it. That's all you get. That's all we get. This isn't. You have to join my OnlyFans for more. All right. Okay, cool. But no, thank you. Thank you, Zoko, however you pronounce it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. So next up, we're going into Trunks, Ultra Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Grade 2. I was talking with Bryce about this earlier, my editor. He's also, by the way, in the comments, Journey Through Fire. Awesome. He's the one that helped me with this tier list. Made it. Yeah. Hey, yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. And we were talking about this. Back in my day, when I watched Dragon Ball Z for the first time, we had Super Saiyan Ascended, or Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3. We didn't have all this SSJ. We didn't have, well, actually, I think we did in the Japanese version. But we didn't have like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, blah, 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 blah. It's just too much, man. It's too much now. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. Okay, so let's look up Future Trunks SSJ2. Right after I said that. Okay, here we go. I believe this is the one, right? That's the one where he's just absolutely massive, about to fight Cell, but he's slow. He's like way stronger than Cell. He's just too slow. But I mean, look at that. That's very classic to me because of that small waist right there. That looks like a Frank Zane, almost a Sergio Oliva waist. Dude, you guys remember Sergio Oliva? Might as well give him a shout out. Sergio Oliva, man, one of the best genetics in all of bodybuilding. That is a 20, I believe he said 27-inch waist. It was either 27 or 29, but I think it's 27. I love this shot right here, man. Classic, dude. Look at that. Just freaking ripped his shirt. Just by, it looks like he's like playing pool or something right there. I mean, that is style right there. That is style. Yeah, this guy was the last guy to ever beat Arnold on a stage. And it's who, obviously, who the Baki character is named after, or modeled after, Biscuit Oliva. So yeah, love this guy. One of my favorite bodybuilders. One of the best genetics of all time. Really interesting life. He actually got shot at one point. Yeah, there we go. He actually got shot at one point by his wife. I think it was, reports say it was accidental, but they were in like a scuffle and she shot him on accident or something. But anyway, the reports say that I think he was shot in the abdomen, but he survived because of his muscles. Like, and they do that in the anime and the manga as well in Baki. Like, he gets shot. This guy just has like a shotgun and just shooting him over and over. It's very, very Baki-esque, but he survives. And I love how they play to that. So that's very interesting to me. So, okay, let's get back at it. Back into the routine. Back into the tier list. Okay, so Future Trunks, great shape, great X shape, great shoulders that match the. They're probably a little bit big. Let me go back to that. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Chest is a little small. He's got that Master Roshi thing kind of going on. From this angle, he could out angle the camera right there because his legs look very proportionate. With the right angle, he would look really good. I'm going to place him in the amateur for now, potentially pro. What do you guys think? Where would you place that version of Trunks right there? Amateur, pro. Yeah, Biscuit just flexes bullets out. Yeah, agree. He's one of my favorites. What's your favorite version of Trunks too? Mine is probably the longer hair when he comes out of the time chamber. But also I like when we first are introduced to Future Trunks. And like I said earlier, he just destroys Frieza. So you guys remember that? If not, don't say anything. I'm just playing. Yeah, no, that's one of my favorite parts. Okay. Up next, we have a favorite of a lot of people. Long hair Trunks is the best. Agree. Okay. Zako, show your collectibles. I don't know what you mean by collectibles. What do you mean by collectibles? Are you talking about that up there? That is a wood. Oh, yeah. So the big one is obviously the dragon, Shinron. But let's see. this is actually great timing because we're about to go into Vegeta, but this is Vegeta in the over 9,000 form. I knew I just had to get it. It's one of my favorites. I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's targeting onto him. I don't know. It's probably blurry. Oh yeah. Also, let me make it a little bit bigger. I'm new at this, remember? There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh. Just got to put him in front of my face. Over 9,000. So that's the one that I have here right now. And then obviously Shinron. And then that's the only ones I have in here. And then I have the Mandalorian up there as well. And then, yeah, Funkos are the best. I love them. And then also, I have, my girlfriend got me this like Christmas advent calendar of like all Dragon Ball Z Pop Funkos, and they're awesome. But they're like way in the other room, but I don't want to go get all those. But yeah, it's got just like little versions of that. Not as cool as that one, but still pretty darn cool. So, okay, well, let's get back into it now. Vegeta, speaking of the devil, Vegeta is kind of like Goku in terms of like his physique. Obviously, he's a lot shorter. I think. What is Vegeta's height? Well, in feet, 5'5". Okay, and I think Goku's like what, 5'11", something like that. 5'9", 5'11". Yeah, 5'9". There we go. Okay, so 5'5", 5'9". There we go. Yeah. But really good physique overall. Obviously very ripped. I think his best form might be a Super Saiyan 2 form, but in this version, we're talking base. So I'm going to put him in the fit category. And that's where we're going to find most of these characters are just fit right now. Oh, we've got a double row for the fit. Okay. Turn your heads if you don't want to see spoilers for Dragon Ball Super, because we got Vegeta, Ultra Ego. Okay, so his newest form. Let's see here. Let's take a look. A little bit bigger than his normal form. Yep. Obviously, a lot more muscle mass in the quads, the shoulders, the buys. Still got a really good shape to his physique. This is one of my favorite panels, dude. Look at that. That artwork is amazing. The color, everything about it. That color might be fan made. I don't know. But so he's obviously just a little bit bigger. I'm gonna put him in the. I'm gonna put him in the fit one too. I think I think he might need a little more muscle mass, especially in that picture. Like his shoulders and his arms are like kind of, the proportions are whack. He kind of looks like an animal. It's really strange. Really strange. Yeah, Majin. Yeah, good point. Yeah, Majin Vegeta. He's not on my tier list right now, but this is one of the best, in my opinion. One of the best versions of Vegeta. Yeah, I know that one right there is probably fan art, but it's a really good rendition of like what he looked like when his also another one of my favorite moments in Dragon Ball Z. What do you guys think? The Ultimate Sacrifice or whatever it was called. Very interesting. Yeah. This is one of my favorite versions of Vegeta. He got his badassery back, and he kind of lost it there for a while. And so it was, I would love if he could just be like that, and I would love if he could like, I don't know. I think he and Goku and Super are just getting too powerful, and I think we're just getting into too much. I would almost rather see like go back to like early Dragon Ball Z and go back to Dragon Ball and see like side characters, things like that. But the same world before it just got too powerful. I have this theory that Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z were a little bit more popular in the sense of like it was more widely accepted that people liked them and stuff. Not just because of the art form, Not just because it was the original, but because we could relate to the characters a little bit more. Obviously, we couldn't turn Super Saiyan, couldn't fly, do stuff like that. But we could. It was almost obtainable. Like you could almost see how Goku would train with Roshi and stuff, and you're like, I could do something like that, and almost obtain something similar. You know what I mean? So obviously, it's all blown out of proportions. But whenever they get into the God forms and stuff like that, it's like, okay, I can't relate at all at this point, and it's just repeating the same process where they're just getting stronger to beat another guy and getting stronger to beat another guy, whereas the first time we saw Goku turn Super Saiyan going up against Frieza was like, gives me chills to this day. It was incredible. Incredible. All right. So we got just a few more. Whis. Too much clothes, too skinny, probably doesn't work out, probably eats too much. He's like one of those skinny dudes you hate because they can eat whatever they want. They don't gain any weight at all. If you're one of those dudes, comment, let us know. Jerks. Even in physique, Vegeta doesn't beat Goku. Yeah, honestly, I agree. I mean, the fit category is very broad. Like I could even go in with all of these and be like, okay, who wins all of these? Goku would definitely beat Vegeta, at least in the base form. All right, now we got a guy. Whatever happened to this dude? Yajirobe? Whatever happened to him? Dude, if it weren't for him, the world would have been destroyed. I don't know if you remember that, but he cut off Vegeta's tail. Yajirobe. Is he doesn't get a lot of screen time anymore, if any at all. This guy, I don't know why, but if there's ever like a live action that doesn't suck, and it's not called Evolution, if there's ever a good live action version, who do you think would play this guy? I have a few people in mind. I have a few people in mind. I think Jack Black could do well. Potentially Jack Black. God, Yajirobe. Jack Black. Yeah. See? Jack Black could do well. Bobby Lee, do you guys know him? Comedian. I actually think he would do pretty well at it. They look very similar. Yeah. Honestly, one of my favorite characters. I don't know why. But he's one of my favorite. He's not even a good guy. Like he's kind of I don't know. He's not a quality person, but I like the fact that he's mixed in with all of these godlike characters, and maybe that's why he's humanized. He humanizes the characters. So, but sorry about it, Yajirobe. You don't work out, bro. Okay, we're getting into it now. Yamcha. Bobby Lee really suits him. Yeah, I agree. Chris Pratt, dude. What? You think Chris Pratt could play Yajirobe? Maybe like in his Parks and Rec days. Paul's son. Do I know Paul's son? Let me look him up. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he could do it. I see it. Wow. Good point. Good. I like that. Okay. So up next, we're going into everyone's favorite character. Oh boy. Yamcha. Yes, Yamcha. You know what? I'm not even going to look for a high quality picture. This is Yamcha. This is Yamcha's physique. As you can see, he's just not posing really well. He's not showing it off. I mean, Yamcha, dude, what are you doing, man? Yajirobe at least he knew how to show it off. He had the poses down and everything, and he had confidence. Yamcha, though, bro, you don't have it. No, I like to pick on Yamcha. I know a lot of people actually really like him. He's pretty ripped. He's got a good physique. Definitely in the men's physique division. Could grow in the arms a bit. Don't have a whole lot of body shots of him. Wait, is that real? Huh. Is Yamcha actually godly now? There, he's kind of like in shape, but not really. I'm going to put him in the fit category. This version of him. Zamasu. Let's see. That's how you say it, right? Goals. All right, dude. Yeah, pretty ripped, man. He's got like kind of a Goku-esque physique too. Obviously, same art style and everything. 4-pack. Got kind of a wide waist. In good shape though. I'm going to put him as an amateur bodybuilder. I think he could do it. He could do really well. Oh yeah, I'm going to change this up. Let me get through the rest of these, and then I'm going to change it up just a little bit, and then we'll have our final tier list. Okay. I feel like I'm putting most of these guys in the fit category because I'm like, I don't know if they're quite to the Olympia or not, but we'll see. Okay, Zarbon. Oh, we're almost to some good ones. I'm so excited. Zarbon. Okay. Talking about this form? No, clearly we're talking about this form. He's in good shape. What can I say? He's like one of those dudes that goes to the gym and just has really good genetics, but he doesn't go to the gym that much. He goes to the gym every now and then, but he's got such good genetics, he just doesn't have to try. I'm going to put him in the works out category. If he tried, he could be up to probably amateur bodybuilder. He would probably do really well. Danny DeVito as Yajirobe. Nice. Mm-hmm. Truly a body of divinity. I love it. I love it. Let me know. Oh, I want to see if I can do this. Which character do you like the best? Ah, see that graphic? I'm getting fancy with this live stream stuff now. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments who is your favorite character in all of Dragon Ball. It can be Dragon Ball Normal, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Superhero, Dragon Ball Heroes, Dragon Ball whatever. Who's your favorite character? I'm going to say for me, I love Goku because, I mean, obviously it's cliche. Goku is my guy. I model a lot of myself after him. He inspired me when I was growing up. He inspired me to start working out, start gaining some muscles. Outside of Goku, I really like Piccolo. He's a good father figure. Good father to Gohan. Yajirobe's up there. So let's see. What do you guys think? Vegeta? Oh, of course. Yeah, Vegeta. Yeah, Vegeta's just so badass, man. He's just so badass, especially in the earlier versions. Like when it was like him versus Goku or Majin Vegeta. Yeah, I agree. Bardock, good choice. Goku, yep. Cooler, okay. Unique. Cooler's number one. Goku, Trunks, also Piccolo. Yeah, Piccolo is awesome, dude. I mean, and they got the voices down so good. Goku Black, okay, nice. Trunks. Yeah. Trunks too? Yeah. So maybe for me, it's, man, I forgot about Trunks and Vegeta when I was listening. Goku, number one. Trunks / Vegeta, probably number two. And then probably Piccolo, number three for me. Okay. Favorite spoof character in Dragon Ball? Like spoof as in like maybe not a main character, but maybe there for comic relief. Side character. For me, it's gotta be Mr. Satan. Gotta be. I know he's kind of annoying too, but I don't know. That's kind of like something I like about his character. TN, he tried hard against Cell. Dude, yeah. That was one of my favorite moments too. Remember when TN did, was it that? Or was it was like something like that, made a triangle and he's like, and his shoulders are just like popping out and he like forces Cell down to the ground. That was one of that honestly, sometimes I'll still go back and watch that because it's so damn inspirational. Like if you guys need motivation, like for your workouts or whatever, go watch that part when he's like, just like everyone's having to run away. Like I think it's Android 18 and Krillin, they have to get away from him and Tien's just like, keeps him in the ground. Oh my gosh. And I think that was Imperfect Cell. That was when he was trying to keep them from getting perfect. Oh, that was so good. Dude, nice job. Broly, devilish. Yeah. I love it. Z Broly. Yeah, very menacing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Chaozu. Dude, I should have had him on this list. You know what I like about Chaozu? I don't remember much about him. But what I do remember was how he sacrificed his life in the Saiyan saga. Remember when he jumps on Nappa's back, and like just he's like he thinks he's gonna do something, and it just self destructs and explodes. And man, that was something else. You know, he like literally sacrificed his life for everyone, and then it didn't do anything. It just didn't do anything. Weiss, okay, Weiss, nice. Hercule Satan or Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo. Dude, wouldn't that be cool if we got like a side like arc of like just Mr. Popo? And like what does he do in his life? You know? Like what the heck does he do? Like maybe it's like him, I don't know. What is the name of the place that he's up on? What is that called again? I forgot. Where he was with Kami, right? I don't know, but like maybe it's like a sitcom where they're up there like taking care of that, and it's Mr. Popo and Kami. Goku doing gravity training is my favorite scene in Dragon Ball. Yeah, agree. I mean, it's one of my favorites. I probably have like 20 or 30 that just really pop out. Have I played any of the games? It's not in a long time if I have. Just because I never heard really great things about them. What's your guys' favorite games? Like, which one should I try? Because what's the new ones called? I played one of the new ones. It's like kind of open world. I just don't play a whole lot of games very much anymore, but I played it like here and there. I never really got into them, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, Broly. He's cool. Off topic with King Garo workout. Apply to Silver. Yeah, Heavenly Path, I would say so because they are yeah, I would say so. Anyone with a physique that's men's physique, kind of looking really ripped, has like a V taper, that sort of stuff. You can apply that for, and then maybe there might need to be some tweaks into there, but that's a good general plan for starting that way, and then you'll want to get a little bit more in depth as you go. Yeah, Gogeta, Broly. Oh yeah, dude, with the Kamehameha wave or Kamehameha. I say Kamehameha now because once you've been to Hawaii, you know you've been saying it wrong your whole life. I remember I went to Hawaii for the first time, and we saw, King Kamehameha was like the goat of Hawaiian culture that united all the islands. And when I first got there, I saw the sign that was like King Kamehameha Road, and I was like, guys, I know how to say this. It's King Kamehameha Road, right? And everyone's like, no, Devin, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. All right. So some of the games, let's see, Dragon Ball, The Breakers. Okay. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I've heard good things too. Yeah, I need to play it. Tips for motivation to start working out. So good questions. Yeah, if you guys have any fitness questions, feel free to put them in. This is, I'll do another live stream in the future if you want me to, that's specifically for fitness questions. But I'll answer a few here. Might as well. Any tips for motivation to start working out? I think that varies depending on the person. For me, it was having a goal. And I started working out when I was 11 years old because I got bullied in school and picked on, and I was at a new school. And I noticed at my school, the person that held, so we had the presidential fitness challenge. The person that held the record for most push-ups was the guy that everyone in school respected. Like they looked up to this guy. His name was Bobby. I'll never forget it. He could do 61 push-ups as a 12-year-old. And so I saw him and I was like, wow, my motivation, the underlying, the superficial motivation was to do more push-ups than him. The underlying motivation was so I don't get picked on. So I think for you, that needs to be your thing, right? Is like, what is your goal and why do you want to achieve it? What is the underlying why to why you want to achieve it, right? So I can go into more detail about that story later. But yeah, so to stay motivated, I'm trying to get this all organized. To get motivated, find a goal for yourself and know the why behind why you want that. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain muscle? Why do you want that? Do you want to be in better shape? Do you want to impress someone? Do you just want to feel good about yourself? Whatever it is, doesn't matter, but know the why, the underlying why, and then set that in your mind. Like, whenever you don't feel like doing it, that's going to be your why. And then from there, start easy, get a really easy routine. Like if you've never worked out in your life, start by just tracking your steps. And maybe you're only doing like 2,000 steps a day. Start really easy. Just bump it up to 2,500, for a week. And then after that week, bump it up to 3,000. Do something where it's very sustainable and you can do it over time. Sometimes people can jump into the deep end and just go straight into like a big workout. And that's fine if you can do that. But most people, they need to kind of ease into it and create a habit, because a lot of times if you just jump straight into it, you might see really good results, but then sometimes you'll fall off. So the best thing to do is just create the habit of working out and just put it into your life. Glitch Gamer, 18,000 steps a day. Is that legit? Because that would be crazy if so. I mean, I know someone, my father, who does 20,000 steps working night shift at a power plant, and it's just like I can't even imagine that. It's crazy. Thanks for that. I did work out at 11 for 6 months, 14 now, but no current goal. Thank you for your response. Of course, man. Of course. Leo, thanks for the question. Yeah, any way I can help out, let me know. I think I have some more videos and on the channel, like teaching you like how to work out, and even within some of the videos, like maybe the INSTA training or the Kratos training or something like that. The more you watch those and other people on YouTube and learn as much as you can, the more you'll get motivated. I found that like even if I don't know something about a subject, the more I learn about it, the more I get passionate about it. So I just encourage you to keep learning as much as you can. Find your inspiration, find your why, and then use that. And I think that's going to help you out a lot. That's going to help you reach your goals. Okay. So, you run like 5 miles a day. That's how you're able to do it at 13 years old. Wow. Glitch Gamer, I understand. I understand. So you went into running. That's great. Where I went into push-ups and sit-ups. You went into running, and 5 miles, dude. That's very commendable. That's a lot. Good job. Yeah, that helps. Working out helps with being bullied and stuff like that. It really does. And it's not to say that you're going to get stronger than your bulliers or anything like that, but it gives you this confidence to know that you can handle things. You know what I mean? Like it gives you confidence in yourself, One Punch Man would be nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, let's get back into it. And we'll finish up right here. We got Broly. Let me put this back up. Okay. So we got Broly. Base Broly. Dude. Base Broly. Of course, it depends on if you're looking at Super, Z, whatever. But I actually like Super's version better. This guy absolutely ripped. Great legs. He would be the classic physique pinnacle. He looks awesome. Well, maybe not the pinnacle, but he does look awesome. I would say maybe he does need to grow his chest out just a bit more, his lats a little bit more right there. But other than that, he looks really good. Base Broly, pro bodybuilder, classic physique division for sure. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, and remember, I'm going to reorganize this once I get Full Power Broly on here. So, Full Power Broly, how would he do in a bodybuilding competition? All right. And this is Super's version. Obviously, we have the Z version as well. But honestly, I've looked at both of them, and they're very similar in terms of physique. This guy doesn't get better than him. It just doesn't. I mean, you look at that, even the proportions, his chest actually, and that his arms are probably a little overpowering his chest. But some of these angles, his chest is way, I mean, it's good. He's big. He's got symmetry. He's got proportions. He's got conditioning. He's got charisma. He knows how to show off the muscles. I mean, look at that. Good God. Look at the striations. Wow. This guy is the pinnacle of bodybuilding within anime, in particular, Dragon Ball Z. Knowing that, he goes up here to the Olympia. And also, I'm going to change this to Olympia instead of Mr. because we have a Mrs. up there. I assume she's a Mrs. Miss? Don't want to assume, actually. You know how that goes these days. Let's see. Okay, so this is our ranking system so far. So let's see. What do you guys think? What would you change in terms of this ranking system? I think all of our ums look good. All of our workouts are pretty good. I mean, we could probably play some of these guys up into the fit potentially. Is there anything where you're like, yo, I don't know about this? Nothing. Okay, glitch gamer. Okay. I'm trying to think. I want to put. Okay, so what I want to do is I've got our bodybuilders. Like these are open. Kale and Broly. These are open. So now let me put in a classic physique division bodybuilder, and then let's put in a Mr. Olympia or a men's physique bodybuilder. Okay, and you understand why Master Roshi doesn't beat out Broly, right? In terms of muscle, like in terms of muscle mass, he's like right up there with Broly. He just doesn't have the proportions that Broly does. Okay. In terms of men's physique, oh, wait, let's go classic physique first because I want to go TN. I'm going to put TN there. And then in terms of men's physique, it's got to be between Trunks and Broly. This is tough. I want to put Gohan up here now too. Now that I've seen all these guys. And I also want to put Android 16. Now, if we had some shirtless shots of Android, he could potentially be the Olympia in Classic. I mean, he's got a great physique. He's definitely a pro bodybuilder out of these. And remember, I'm looking at this from Dragon Ball's like world. If this were our world, obviously the rules would change just a little bit. I'm trying to think. Potentially Goku could go up there, potentially Trunks. But I think I like where everyone is right now. Now, in terms of the Mr. Olympia and the men's physique division, what do you guys think? Let's take a poll. Nappa might be able to go. Okay. What do you think out of base Broly, Trunks, and Gohan? Who has the best physique out of these guys to go to the Mr. Olympia for men's physique division? What do you guys think? Let me know. And let's see. Bryce said Nappa could probably go up. Nappa could. It's possible. He's got a very wide waist. That's the only thing. Like, look at the difference in the aesthetics of Android 16. Like, even the arms. Like, look at the shoulder separation from the bis and tris. Nappa has that, but not as much, right? It's not as big. Nappa could potentially go there, but I'm still going to keep him right here for now. Broly. Everyone's saying Broly? Everyone's saying Broly. Are we all in line? Zeus said Broly. There's your comment, Zeus. Okay. I think we're in line. I think Broly has a lot. I think Broly has some things to work on. Like I said, could probably grow the chest a little bit more in the lats. But overall, great physique. So for now, we're going to put him right there in the Mr. Olympia. And so this is your final tier list of Dragon Ball Olympia. So we have Kel, Broly Full Power, TN, and Broly Base as your Mr. Olympias in each of those divisions. So that's it. We did it. Wow. Okay. Nice. My mom called him hot once. Who did she call hot? Was it Broly? I love it. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about this? And also, what do you guys think about the live stream in general? Like I said, this is my first live stream ever. So hopefully it turned out well. It worked out well. I came in with a plan, knowing that we were going to do this. Next time, I might just kind of wing it and go, questions and answers. Do you guys have any questions or anything before I hop on off? Do more? Okay. Good quality. Thank you. I'm going to show that. There you go. Great. Thank you. Cool. All right. Well, if no one has any questions, I'm going to hop on off. Thank you guys. Let me pull it over to this. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. I really appreciate it. And I always appreciate your support on the channel. Like I said, there's a link down below to our Discord. You can go on there and join, and we talk about all of the training and all that sort of stuff. And then also there's a link to the Patreon down below if you want more stuff. And so that would help me. That would help support me as well. And then in there, you'll get like a free fitness course. You'll get free character training guides with the Patreon, and you'll get access to the vault, which is part of our Discord that is like just like for private members. And in there, I'll be chatting with you directly, helping you reach your fitness goals and stuff like that. So if you're interested, both of those links, the Patreon and the Discord, are down below, as well as any of the character training guides that you would like. So I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.